In this video, I'm going to show you how I helped my first client in the finance space write a sexy subject line in under 2 minutes, and it's still compliant, no violations, and it helped improve his open rates. Now, he's a former employee at Ernst & Young, and now he has his own private practice that he does financial advising. He says that he admits to sleeping on his email list, and he doesn't use it, but every time he does, people hit him back like, yo, thanks for the tips, or, when can we schedule our next meeting, those types of things. So I'm like, well, why don't you use your email list? And he was like, he always draw a blank. One, he doesn't have time, or two, he always draws a blank when he's trying to write an email. And I was like, well, you always know what to talk about because finance is evergreen. He was like, yeah, I'm following the markets, I got all this info, but I still need to write an email. So one thing that lets me know is having a strong email list is great, but it doesn't matter if you can't get people to open the email, so you need great subject lines. Now, I've been writing emails for a long time, and I used it. He used to be a customer at my juice bar, and I've been using email to get people to come to the juice bar, and I've been using it now to help him get more clients. So I put together a quick little matrix on all of the things that make really great emails, especially in the finance sector. I've been studying email, signing up for finance newsletters, copywriting newsletters, business newsletters. I put all of the things together that make for the absolute best subject lines. Things that make me click on the email, and also things that have been proven to work according to other great writers and marketers. Those 5 things are relevance, clarity, curiosity, brevity, and in this space specifically, in the financial industry, compliance. You don't want to get hit with any kind of finance violations. You can get fined up to $500,000. I'm not trying to have any clients deal with that. I'm taking that off their hands, and I was like, yo, we need to put that into the matrix. So I put together this subject line scorecard. Here it is. Here's the criteria, right? I just read them off: relevance, clarity, curiosity, all that good stuff. And to keep it simple, I want to just get like a 1 out of 10 score. So I got 5 things, multiply that times 2, you got 10. So if you're hitting on all of these things, 2 out of 2 on each one, you got 10 out of 10. That's a great subject line. So I told him, I said, this is how we're going to put the subject lines together for your emails and see if more people open it up. The first thing I worked backwards from was brevity. We wanted to keep it short, 8 words or less. And clarity. I know that you got your Series 6 and you understand all of these things, but sometimes, and most times, people don't want to hear all of that. They just want to get to the money. So let's make it simple. Let's get to the money. So here's how we scored it. But I was like, man, even I don't want to take time to go across this scorecard and figure out if everything I'm doing is scoring well against this criteria. And then it hit me, I'm going to just use AI to do it. So I built a custom GPT, and I called it Hooksmith. So here's what it looks like. So I built a custom GPT, and it's trained on the criteria, the 5 criteria, and it understands how to score. And I said, yo, take this link and just start dumping in subject lines and see what happens. And he said that it was really great. And the thing that I helped the most with was keeping the subject line short. So I'm going to show you how it looks real quick. So let's just say I want to talk about an asset class that has higher returns based on what's happening in the market today. So I'll say something like guaranteed 5% ROI in 18 months. Now, this piques curiosity for sure because you want to know what can get you this type of return in 5 months. It's definitely brief, super clear, no really fancy words. All right, let's see what Hooksmith tells us. Okay, so 1 out of 2 for clarity, right? We know there may be a grammar issue, right? It should be 18 months, not month. Good on the grammar. But here's the big thing, over 2 on compliance, because compliance is a big deal in the finance industry. You can't use words like guarantee, and you can't say things like guaranteed 5% or percent return on investment. That's a violation. This subject line doesn't work. So it gives you suggestions, and based on those suggestions, it writes 2 emails based on what you wrote. So it's trying to keep it close to that concept while still being compliant or about making the adjustment that it's suggesting. So this custom GPT helped my finance client avoid a lot of guesswork and definitely avoid getting hit with any kind of compliance violations. And I recorded this video a while ago and posted it over on LinkedIn so I can demonstrate something over on that platform. But what most people don't get, most business owners don't understand, is that building a custom AI tool like this may take a little bit of time up front, but it saves so much time on the back end. I'm talking 10 to 20 hours a week, right? That's like a part-time employee that you can just not have to go out and hire that person, keep your profit margin up, and keep your speed up so that you can get back to doing what you actually need to do to create value for your customers. Now, this same framework that I use for this financial advisor works for any business. All you have to do is identify a specific problem in your business. Then you create a scoring criteria around that problem, like whatever the input is, what are the outlying factors or external factors that contribute to this problem, what people are involved, those types of things. And then you just train the AI to solve it based on those inputs. And I'm telling you, it works across any industry. Now, I built similar tools, like for myself, my cafe and restaurant industry. I built a inventory and supply management app for contractors, managing their schedule so they can manage their crews when they go out, or when they have jobs they have to go out to and they get rain delays, or they got project timelines they need to meet. And even with retail stores, to help optimize their pricing so they get new products in, or they scoping some new products they want to add to their catalog, and they got different SKUs and things like that, so they want to optimize the pricing. They want to track all of those things and get the most margin without overcharging their customers too much. So any industry, you can train an AI to help you solve those repetitive tasks that you don't want to spend a lot of time on. And after 14 years of working in the government, putting together all my little side hustles, and graduating on to full entrepreneurship and partnering with Johns Hopkins, I realized that the biggest competitive advantage isn't just working harder. It's about automating the right processes. And that's why I've been working with small businesses to build and develop custom AI solutions. And if you want to see how customizing AI to solve the biggest headaches in your business can work, click the link in the description, set up a free strategy call. We can talk about a roadmap, talk about different AI tools you can use, or just how to train the tools that you actually have now to solve those problems. And if this video helped you think different about using AI in your business, give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe if you want to see more tutorials about real-world applications for AI in your business. I'll catch you in the next video.